I found myself standing among the planets as though each one were a living teacher. Saturn carried the wisdom of time. Venus radiated love. Mars embodied courage. Mercury spoke through thought. Each seemed to possess its own lesson, its own sacred responsibility within the great classroom of consciousness. But Earth remained silent. And in the dream, I found myself asking, every planet teaches something. What does Earth teach?
Earth is the one planet that usually doesn't get assigned a domain, because astrology was developed from Earth's point of view. It's the observer rather than the observed.
But if we step into esoteric philosophy, symbolism, and metaphysics, Earth begins to take on some fascinating meanings. Let's break this down for us. Saturn represents time, karma, structure, discipline. He is the architect of boundaries. Venus shows us love, beauty, harmony, attraction. She represents the heart. Mars is all action, courage, conflict. So he is the warrior in all of us. Mercury is our mind, communication, and movement. He is the thinker within us. Jupiter, always the quality of wisdom, expansion, faith. He is clearly the philosopher. We associate with moon energy, is memory, instinct, emotion. And of course, we cannot forget the sun, which is all about identity, life, and consciousness. Neptune, our mystic and reflection of the group. Pluto, ever the transformer. But Earth? Many esoteric traditions would say Earth represents incarnation, the place where spirit becomes matter. Not merely a planet, but the experience of taking on form. If Venus is the idea of love, Earth is where love must become an action. If Jupiter is wisdom, Earth asks, can you live it? Earth is the proving ground, experience. Earth is less about concepts and more about consequences. Ideas become actions, actions become habits, habits become character. It's about integration. Many traditions portray Earth as the meeting place of all the planetary principles. Love, Venus; will, Mars; mind, Mercury; expansion, Jupiter. They all converge here to see whether they can cooperate within one embodied being. It's known as consciousness in matter. The ancient Hermetic saying, as above, so below, implies Earth isn't simply matter, it is consciousness learning itself through limitation. You could almost call Earth the laboratory of consciousness. Imagine each planet as a faculty of consciousness. Mercury equals the architect's drafting table. Venus equals the aesthetic blueprint. Mars equals the builders. Saturn equals the building codes. Jupiter equals the vision. Neptune equals the inspiration. Uranus equals the innovation. Pluto equals the demolition crew. Earth is the actual building. It's where the blueprint either stands or collapses. In that sense, Earth isn't simply the planet of one quality. It is the field where every quality is tested through lived experience. Perhaps that's why so many wisdom traditions describe Earth as a school, not because it is lesser than the heavens, but because it is where ideas become reality. A question: if Saturn teaches the law, Venus teaches the heart, and Jupiter teaches meaning, perhaps Earth teaches one thing that none of the others can: embodiment. Not do you know, but can you become it? Thanks for joining me.